Well, I decided to place an order with Kringle Candle. They had their Halloween release on August 7th, and I thought to myself, you need to take part in this because I've been melting wax for quite some time now. I gave up candles a while ago because there were a couple instances where I forgot to blow the candle out. And I thought, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I don't want to burn my house down. However, it has been quite daunting to scent my home with wax anymore, only because I have so many wax warmers. It takes me a long time to empty those things out, replace the wax. I mean, it's a whole nother job. And there's days where when I'm working in the office and I come home, usually I start seeing clients right away when I get home, and I don't have time to change my wax. So therefore, there's no scent being thrown in the house. So I thought, you know what? If I had candles, even if I could do candle crocks, I can do the candle lamps, or I could burn them. How much easier it would be to just light a candle and start scenting my home. And for the days where I just don't feel like it. Some days I'm like, oh, I got to change my wax, and I don't feel like it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give candles a try and go back to burning candles or melting candles in addition to my wax. So here I have a nice little haul that I made from Kringle Candle. So I'm very excited to share it. I'm excited to open them up and give them a sniff. So anyway, hi friends, I'm Chris. Grab a drink, get cozy, and let's chat. Okay, so first of all, I'm very impressed how they were all boxed up. Each candle comes in its own box, inside another box. So I didn't hear anything sound like it broke. I do not know what's in each one. I'm not going to look. So we're just going to go ahead and open them up one by one. Heard a lot about Kringle candles, so I'm quite excited. This first one is the Raven. I do like the artwork they put on their jars. Now this one, the label's kind of icky on it. Not real pleased with that, but again, it's a candle. But I do like the jars, you know. Anyway, there's the Raven. Very pretty. I like the black glass. Super pretty. These are 3-wick candles, and they are, what are they, 22 ounces? I think they're a 22-ounce candle. Does it say? Yes. Yeah, 22-ounce candles. The scent notes for the Raven are bergamot, wood, vetiver, herbal moss, and oud. Very long wicks. Yeah, those should be trimmed. Oh, this is nice. It's very woodsy, but you're picking up that little bit of a citrusy note from the bergamot. Very ooh, just nice oily texture to it. Oh, that's nice. You're getting that and it is an herbal moss. It's not like green. This is more like a dried earthy moss. Woody. And then you get that oud note, that rich, deep oud note. And like I said, the bergamot just brightens it up a bit. This is nice. This is very fall, very Halloween vibes. This is pretty. I'm looking forward to melting these. I'm not going to lie. I am a seasonal melter, so I probably won't break into these till around October-ish when it starts to cool off a bit. Oh, God, this is beautiful. Love this. And look at the artwork on there. Isn't that beautiful? Like I said, this is kind of janky there, but what are you going to do? I love the that like smoky purple background, and look, almost looks like his eye is glowing on top of the skull. Got the cemetery in the background, some spooky trees to frame it. I do love the artwork on this. I love this scent. You know, if you have a house and you live with men and they don't want to smell flowers or baked goods, this would be something a man would enjoy very much as well. Oh, that is stunning. I forgot how much these were each. I don't remember. Is it on my invoice? It is not. I don't remember. They $30? I don't know. I just bought. So, and I didn't buy a lot. Bought 6 candles. All right, so there we go with the Raven. How pretty is that going to look sit now? All right. Let's open up this next one and see what we got inside. I think they just released another Halloween scent this past week. This was the 7th, and I want to say it was around the 15th, maybe. I think they had like a trick or treat type release, and I think those were more like sweet scents. I didn't buy any of those. This one is Haunted Hollows. Again, check out that artwork. Look at the full moon on there. I like the silver foiled lettering on this one. What color was the... I think the other one was too. The full moon, the spooky castle with the bats, kind of like a fogginess to it. Yeah, that's pretty. Very pretty. The black glass, beautiful. All right. Well, these wicks aren't as long. Those other wicks were long. Oh, let me give you the scent notes. And Haunted Hollows is wood smoke, fir, herbal, apple, patchouli, and musk. Give me apples and patchouli and wood smoke and musk, and I'm a happy girl. Oh, this is nice. This is very atmospheric. I'm so excited. Yes, atmospheric. You do get those apples in here. Very nice. It just kind of sweetens it up a bit. Oh, this is so nice. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to melting candles again. Trying to see, yes, and there is a smoky note here, but it's not overly done. It's just enough to give you that atmospheric vibe. A cold night in the fall, that crispy air in the apple adds to that chilly fall feel. Oh, God. This is so good. So good. Now, I don't know which of these scents were new and which are returning because I never followed Kringle Candle. I've never bought their candles, so I don't know. This could be a new one. It could be a returning scent. If anybody has purchased from Kringle, leave that comment in the comments below. This is stunning. This reminds me of a damp, cold night on an apple orchard. And somebody was having like a bonfire off in the distance. That's what this reminds me of. I could visualize the trees here, and oh, that is nice. So beautiful. Haunted Hollows. Very, very nice. These things are heavy. My goodness. All right, let's see what we got in this box. This is fun. Well, you know what I need to look at too? I'll get to it. This next one is A Cabin in the Woods. Oh, was that spooky or what? Look at them, the jack-o'-lanterns with that creepy house back there on this leaf fallen um, pathway with the trees framing it. And I don't know, would you walk down that path up to that house to go trick or treating? I don't think I would. Very pretty. Again, it's got that fogginess to it. I love the vibes that they give off with these candles. Oh, all right. So, Cabin in the Woods is golden saffron, rose, I know, black truffle, crocus flower, patchouli, vanilla, agar wood, and oak moss. Again, those earthy tones. I'm all about earthy tones. Okay. If you've watched me enough, you know I don't like rose. I was hopeful that this wouldn't pull a lot of rose. To my nose, it does, but that could be because I'm sensitive to it because I don't really care for it. The first thing I smelled was rose. Um, I will melt this and see what I think once it's melting, if more of that patchouli and oak moss comes through. But predominantly, I'm picking up rose here. So let's see, what else did I say was in here? Golden saffron, black truffle, crocus flower, patchouli, vanilla, agar wood. So hopefully I get more of a woody notes coming through with this as it burns. I'm hoping it kind of diffuses the rose a little bit. I took a chance with this. I knew the scent notes going in, but I was looking at the scent notes that were included around that rose. So I was kind of hoping that, well, maybe those other notes will kind of overpower it. Right now, it's rose. I might be picking up a little bit of a woody note here, a little bit of an earthiness. It's not rose like all roses, like a bouquet of roses, but it's there. And it is distracting me a little bit. So, more in the future on this one as to whether I'm picking up the rose when it's warm. I'm sure I will, but let's see if the other notes come through and just kind of mute it a little bit. Quiet it down, you know, zip it. All right, next one. And I do got another candle haul coming. It's from an old favorite company of mine that I like. So keep on the lookout for that in the future. This next one is Mummy Marshmallow. I think this is the one and only more like food-like scent that I got. However, I don't recall this being super foody, just a little bit. But he looks like a friendly mummy. He doesn't look too bad. I love the campfire there. He's toasting his marshmallows. Just looks all chill and relaxed with them glowing eyes. Yeah, very cool. Absolutely loving the artwork on these. Mummy Marshmallow is marshmallow, cinnamon, clove bud, earthy mosses, birch, cedarwood, musk, oak, patchouli, and vanilla bean. So I'm going to say this is going to be a sweet, creamy, earthy scent. I think this is one of the reasons I love fall so much, as far when home fragrance goes. I love those exotic, rich, earthy notes, and you know, this is good. This one's smoky, but not so much so I feel like I had a fire in the house, but it's there. This one's very oily on top. That could be the humidity in the air here. It's very humid right now. It's summertime. Yeah, look at the oil. Super oily. Okay. You know, it's funny. I'm used to like popping my wax out so I could smell the bottom. You can't do that with a candle. Right now, this smells like campfire to me, but I like that. This is straight up campfire. It's smoky. You get the, oh, what's the word? Embers, smoky embers, wood. I'm not picking up vanilla or clove right now or any marshmallow. Again, when you melt this, those oils just kind of, start to release their scents. This is another good Halloween night smell. Yeah, I see the kids trick or treating and people having bonfires in the yard. This one's nice. Absolutely loving this one. So far, with the exception of the one with the rose, I'm pretty stoked about these, you guys. I really am. They are heavy. Okay. So all you Kringle Candle friends out there, give me your thoughts in the comments on your experience with Kringle. Okay, this one is called Graveyard Night. Look at this one. Love the jack-o'-lantern on here in that kind of that misty blue in there. And it's kind of like giving off a little purple on the top of the jack-o'-lantern. Very nice, very spooky, very Halloween. Yeah, love the artwork. Okay, Graveyard Night is pumpkin caramel, fruity bayberry, anise star, spices, clove, cinnamon, sweet milk, musk, powdery. Very different. Let's see. I don't remember how many actual scents they released that day. Oh, this is nice. This isn't as dark. Okay, this is much more sweet. There's a fruitiness here, a milkiness. It's very milky. I like this one. Now, this is much lighter. It's not so heavy and there's a word I'm looking for, heavy and it's not the word I'm looking for is evil. It's dark atmosphere. It's not dark at all. This is sweet. It's fruity. It's milky. It's very different. I'm liking this, and you do get the pumpkin here. Definitely. It's a very nice, a sweet pumpkin note. This is fun. I like this one very much. This will be nice on a Saturday that I don't feel like melting wax. I could start this a Saturday morning because it's not as dark. The other ones all remind me of like nighttime, like you just want that eerie vibes. This is not that. This is more daytime, pretty. It is powdery. There is a little bit of a muskiness to it, but it's sweet. It's milky and fruity. The fruity note here is very interesting. Oh, fun. Very fun. Now, for this last one, I know it's in the last one because I remember ordering this specifically and I have not opened it yet. So, this is the one that I was most excited for because it sounded the most unique, different. And if you've watched me long enough, you know I like those unusual, different, and unique scents. So let's see what Krampus smells like. Now, if he isn't scary, he's creepy. Very, very creepy. Look, he's got the horns. Again, with them glowing eyes. Yeah. So we got a little Krampus going on. Even looks hiding behind that tree. Creepy. Okay. So the notes in here are creepy. We have smoke, rosemary, orange, eucalyptus, leather, vegetable, guaiac wood, cedar wood, phenol, and patchouli. I'm either going to love it, I'm going to hate it, or I'm going to be like, we got to melt it. I'm almost scared to smell it. Oh, okay, that's different. I just had a picture come to my mind. The first thing that came was old, dusty wood floors. Old wood, like not like haunted house, old, broken down, rickety house with those wood floors, planks, wooden planks. I'm getting wood. I am getting smoke. This is interesting. I like it. I do like it. This isn't like, oh, I don't know. No, I like this. It's very different. Oh, I like this. You know, and here's the thing, because these are like limited release. I don't even know. I haven't been back on the site. I don't know if any have sold out yet. Oh, yo, I like this. I'm just getting picture an old haunted house. Oh, my nose is itchy. Kind of like that cabin in the woods house where the wood is kind of I don't want to say rotting, just old dry, really dry wood. Um and smoky. There's a smokiness here. Oh god, this is nice. I could see this if you have a den in your house, you know, with a fireplace and lots of like big oversized tufted leather chairs and a big man's woody desk. Yeah, I could see that in there. That ain't my house. I live in a shoebox. My house is small. This is so good. This is so good. Now, you know, really, what I was saying was really sucks about this is, I mean, I suppose I could light them and burn them for just a little bit, you know, maybe an hour to get the vibe of it. And if they still have any, if I think I may want to go back and grab, what am I talking about? Why am I doing that? You don't need to go back and grab more. I need to stop myself. I've got 6 big candles here. I'm good. I can hope that it comes back next year. That's it. So I'm not even going to say, oh, I got to see if it's sold out yet. No. Anyway, but if you're interested in any of these scents, go check, see what's available. They may all still be available. I don't know. I have not checked. But this one here, like I said, old, dry, wooden floors in an abandoned house, with some fire off in the distance, way out in the distance. Well, not too far. No, this is pretty smoky. But I don't feel like it's going to throw like, holy crap, smells like there was a fire in my house. I do not like overly smoky scents where that's all I think about and that's all I see is like, you know, these burnt down buildings. I don't get that from this, but it's there. It's a little stronger than any of the other ones that had smoke in it, but not enough where I'm going to be like, "Oh no, no, we ain't doing that." It's it's on the cusp of being too much, but not it's not quite there. It smells like a Krampus. It smells like this guy looks. Old, dusty, woody, and smoky. Yeah. What other notes are in here again? Orange, eucalyptus, rosemary. Possibly some rosemary in here. It's hard to say. Guaiac wood, cedar wood, yes. Leather, I'm not picking up leather or the patchouli, unless it's maybe a dirty patchouli, so it's pulling that woodiness. Again, it's woody, and I don't know what vegetable is. but I like it. I like this one very much. You know, and if you decorate for Halloween, woo, really giving you Halloween vibes here. Super Halloweeny. Yeah. You guys, I am so happy with this order. I can't even tell you how happy I am. Can you tell? This was fun. This was fun. This is so different from what I've been showing you over the years, the wax and the wax melts and the vendors and the Scentsy. Um, again, that's not going away. Um, that will still be part of my wax stuff, but I wanted to branch out into candles again because, like I said, there are just days where I'm like, oh, I got to change this wax and I don't want to, but I do it because I like to have the house. I like those smells in the house. But there's just some days it's like a job. It's just like a job. And if I could just light a candle or throw this in a crock and call it a day, perfect. Perfect. Anyway, super happy. Super happy about this. Yeah. And I've got just enough. Maybe when they do a Christmas release or a holiday release, I don't know if they do that. Let me know. I might go in and pick up some holiday scents and, you know, be happy with that. Now, like I said, I do have another candle order coming. It's from, used to be one of my favorite candle companies that I had a crap ton. And I gave it all to my boyfriend when I started melting wax. So, yeah, that'll be coming soon. I'm not going to tell you who it is. If you think about it, I've probably talked about it before in videos, and you probably could figure it out. But anyway, all right, guys, that's it. Let me know in the comments, did anybody buy anything from this Kringle release? And have you smelled any of these before? I know you didn't smell Krampus because that's a new one. I don't know about the other ones. There were other ones I wanted, but I says, no, slow your roll. Don't go overboard. So I think 6 candles is good. You will see these in my weekly warming videos from time to time. They won't be empties, obviously, but if there's days that I've burned them or melted them, whichever I decide, they will be included in my weekly warming videos. So yeah, anyway, let me know if you purchased anything. What did you get? What are your favorites from what you ordered? And if you are a Kringle candle melter, give me your experience and share some of your old favorites with me and the holiday scents for Christmas time that are going to be coming. Yeah. So anyway, I'm so excited. Okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you and I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, your busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded. It means the world to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And you all have a great day, great night, great week, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye.